To make our step stool, we're going to first have to create 4 different parts in SolidWorks. Our first board will be called board A, and that will be the top of your step stool. So in order to do so, we're going to hit File, New, and we're going to select Part. We're going to draw this from the top plane and top view. We're going to go to our sketch tool, and in our sketch tools, you have different types of rectangles. You have corner rectangle, but for this one, we're going to use center rectangle. When we start off, we're going to start with the 2 arrows, the center point of that, and we're going to draw a rectangle. Notice when we do our center rectangle, it creates this X in the middle where the center point is. That's going to come up here shortly. Next, we're going to smart dimension, and our width of this is 18 inches. And our height is 11.75 inches. Then we're going to go back to our center rectangle tool, and we're going to select the center of this rectangle. And when we go out, we want to make sure we do not select this X that is on our previous rectangle. Our second click could be anywhere but there. Just make it smaller than your first one. And then we're going to smart dimension it. The height of it will be 1.5 inches and 3.5 inches wide. At this point, you'll hit Escape and click the 2 outside lines of the small rectangle and delete them out. Then we're going to go to our 3-point arc tool. We'll select that, and we want to make sure we have this arc type selected. We're going to go to our top line, click our bottom line, go to the middle, and go outward. Once you get to A equals 180 degrees with a radius of 0.75, you will click. You'll do that to both sides. At this point, you are done with your sketch. So you're going to hit Exit Sketch. We're going to make this 3D now. So you're going to select your sketch, click the Features tab, and hit Extrude Boss Base. We're going to use plywood that is 3/4 of an inch. So the dimension you're going to type in is 0.75. That's looking pretty good, so we're going to check mark. Now, all these edges on a step stool are sharp, and there's a good chance they'll break with the plywood. So we're going to fillet them to make that less of a possibility. So we're going to go to fillet, and we want to make sure our full preview is selected. Then our parameters we're going to set at 0.25. That's the router size we're going to use. So on this, we're going to select the top face and bottom face. You can see what it's going to do, and we're going to check mark it. So that's looking a little better, looking less sharp to the touch. But we still have these corners here that there's a good chance of breaking off. So we're going to go to fillet one more time. And on this, full preview again, but our fillet parameters are going to be 0.75. Press enter to make it happen. Then you're going to click each of the 4 corners of your shape of your board there. And you'll check mark. At this point, board A is done. Make sure you go in to File, Save As, and save it into your folder.